All right, so today we're diving into merchandising interviews,
Perfecting those shelves.
creating those eye-catching displays that just pull customers in.
Yeah, making sure their shelves are always stocked with the best stuff.
Exactly. And we've got some awesome resources from RoleCatcher to help us out with this.
Their career guides are really good.
Yeah, they're interview guides too.
Even a peek into their AI tools.
Our mission today is to get you totally prepped to absolutely nail that interview.
So it's not just about making things look pretty right. It's about
Obviously.
being creative. Yeah. But also having that business sense,
For sure.
creating a shopping experience that actually boosts sales.
So that's everything from, like we said,
Yeah.
stocking those shelves,
Strategic product placement.
knowing what's trending in the industry.
Absolutely. And RoleCatcher's career guide actually lays this out really well.
Okay,
From entry level all the way up to senior roles.
I like that.
And it emphasizes the importance of a killer portfolio.
Yes.
Like photos of amazing visual displays you've created. Oh, that's a great idea.
To really help you stand out.
Love that. Okay, so let's jump into some of those common interview questions that RealCatcher highlighted for us.
Okay, that's good.
All right, so first up, tell me about a time you had to make a difficult merchandising decision.
Oh, yeah.
What factors did you consider and what was the outcome?
That's a good one.
How do you even approach a question like that?
Well, you know, this is your time to really show off those problem-solving skills.
Okay.
So think about a time maybe you had to choose between two really popular products for like a prime display spot.
Limited space?
Yeah, during a big sale.
Yeah.
So walk the interviewer through that decision-making process.
Okay.
Maybe you analyze past sales data,
Oh, good call.
or maybe you're considering upcoming holidays.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense. And don't forget to highlight how that decision made a positive impact.
Okay.
Did sales go up?
Yeah,
Did customer feedback improve?
really good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just about making a decision. It's about showing that you can actually think strategically,
Exact.
but also get those good results.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I like that. All right, and what about this one? How do you stay updated on the latest trends in the merchandising industry?
Oh, this is a great one. You can really set yourself apart with this one.
What do you think makes a good answer for this?
Well, I think you have to go beyond just saying, like, I read industry magazines.
Right, everyone's going to say that.
Right, exactly. So mention specific blogs, maybe podcasts,
Yeah.
or even like influential merchandisers that you follow.
Oh, that's a good one.
Have you attended any industry events or workshops?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you took like an online course on visual merchandising techniques.
Oh, that's really smart.
These details show that you're genuinely invested in staying ahead of the curve.
Yeah, I love all those specific examples you gave. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, and I feel like this would be a great spot to mention RoleCatcher's AI.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, their platform analyzes job descriptions and actually points out skills that you might want to highlight
It's amazing.
in your answers, so it's really cool.
Yeah, like let's say the job description emphasizes visual merchandising.
Right.
RoleCatcher's AI is going to nudge you to showcase those experiences,
Okay.
ensuring your answers are super relevant.
That's so smart.
And then they also have that feedback system that helps you refine your delivery.
Yeah.
They even analyze video practice sessions.
Oh, wow.
It's such a confidence booster.
That is really cool. Okay, back to those interview questions.
Okay.
This one's a bit tricky. How would you handle a situation where a customer complains about a product display being confusing or misleading? Yikes.
Yeah, it can happen.
Right.
But don't panic.
Yeah.
This question is about showcasing your customer service skills and your ability to think on your feet.
Okay.
So start by acknowledging the customer's concern.
Right.
You want them to have a good experience.
Yeah.
So then you explain how you would investigate the issue. Maybe by checking the signage or product placement,
Yeah.
or even talking to your colleagues who help set up the display,
Makes sense.
just to figure out what happened.
Okay, so just show them that you are taking it seriously and you want to figure it out.
Exactly.
And I bet having like a specific example from the past would really impress them too.
Oh, for sure.
So maybe a time that you got similar feedback and how you turn that into a positive outcome.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Right.
maybe you just had to adjust the signage or rearrange a few items.
Right.
But the key is to show that you're a problem solver.
Yeah.
And that you're committed to customer satisfaction.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's tackle another question.
Okay.
Describe your experience working with suppliers to ensure timely delivery and product availability.
Okay.
What are the key things someone should really hit when they answer this?
This is all about highlighting your communication and negotiation skills.
Okay.
So think back to a time that you worked with a supplier.
Yeah.
to resolve a delay, maybe?
Right.
Or even negotiate better terms for your store.
Okay.
Highlight your ability to build a good rapport with these suppliers
Yeah.
and finding solutions that work for everybody.
That makes sense.
It's a win-win situation.
So it's not just about like placing orders. It's really about building those relationships.
Exactly.
And being a good advocate for your store's needs.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. What if they ask, how would you approach cross-merchandising to increase sales in our store?
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
It's a strategic one.
Yeah, it is. What does a good answer look like here?
So you really want to show that you understand how the placement of a product can influence how customers shop.
Okay.
So, think about creative pairings,
Oh,
like
fine.
putting grilling tools right next to the barbecue sauces,
Okay.
or displaying phone cases right by the newest smartphones.
Oh, that's so smart.
Little things like that.
Yeah, it's almost like you're creating these little stories within the store.
Yeah, exactly.
Like enticing those customers to, want to explore and buy more.
Yeah.
And don't forget to mention data.
Oh, data.
Yeah, explain how you would use past sales data to see which products tend to do well together.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because this data-driven approach shows that you're not just guessing, you're making strategic decisions.
That makes a lot of sense. This is making me want to redo my entire kitchen.
Right.
It's a lot of fun to think about this stuff.
It is.
Okay, last question for this section.
Okay.
Describe your experience with inventory management.
Yeah.
What systems or processes have you used to ensure accuracy and minimize losses?
All right, so this is where you want to showcase those organizational skills and attention to detail.
Okay.
So mention any specific inventory systems that you've used in the past,
Okay.
whether it's a software program or even a manual tracking method.
Yeah.
And, be ready to talk about a time when you had to problem solve, maybe you discovered a discrepancy, or you had to prevent a potential stock shortage.
Yeah.
Be ready to talk about those situations.
So really just think back to those times when you went above and beyond to keep things running smoothly.
Exactly.
Maybe implemented a new system that improved accuracy or caught a mistake before it became a big problem.
Exactly. Those are the kind of examples that'll make your answers stand out.
Yeah.
And showcase your ability to handle everything that a merchandising role throws at you.
Yeah, those real-life examples I think are so powerful.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's take a breath and we'll dive into part 2 of our deep dive in just a sec.
Sounds good. Okay, so let's imagine the interviewer asks you, how would you approach setting up a new product display,
Okay.
considering things like space constraints, product visibility, and customer flow?
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, it's really about bringing together creativity with that practical side.
Yeah.
So you could mention things like using lighting to create focal points,
Okay.
different shelf heights, to kind of add visual interest.
Yeah.
Or even signage to guide customers, where you want them to go.
So it's almost like designing a little stage set
Exactly.
for these products.
It is.
And I think it would be cool to mention incorporating digital elements too,
Oh, for sure.
like interactive displays or even QR codes that link to like product demos.
Yeah, that shows you're really thinking about the modern shopping experience,
Exactly.
where online and brick and mortar are really kind of coming together.
Yeah, they're not so separate anymore.
Right, exactly.
Okay. What about this? How would you handle a situation where a product you've prominently displayed isn't selling as well as expected?
Oh, yeah, that can happen.
What do you do?
So you want to use your analytical skills here
Right.
and your problem-solving skills.
Okay.
So you want to talk about how you would analyze the sales data to figure out why a product might be underperforming.
Okay.
Is it the placement? Is it the price?
Right.
Maybe it's just not aligned with current trends.
Yeah. Or what customers are looking for.
Exactly.
Okay, so then you'd come up with a plan of action.
Right.
So maybe relocate the display, adjust the pricing,
Yeah.
maybe even suggest like a whole promotional campaign.
Yeah, you could even mention how you'd collaborate with the marketing team
Oh, that's good.
to come up with ways to highlight the product's benefits.
Yeah.
Or maybe target a specific customer.
Right. Okay, so it's
Right.
all about being proactive and finding that solution.
Right, not just waiting for someone to tell you what to do.
Right, take charge.
Exactly.
Okay. How do you ensure that your visual merchandising aligns with our brand's image and target audience?
Oh, this one's all about understanding the brand and the marketing behind it.
Right, so it's more than just making things look pretty.
It is.
Yeah.
So you want to do your research on the company,
Okay.
visit their website, check out their social media,
Yeah.
even pop into one of their stores if you can.
Good idea.
Really get a feel for their style.
Okay, their aesthetic.
Yeah, their tone of voice. Even
I
what
just-
types of customers they're trying to attract.
And then I guess you could explain, how your merchandising choices would reflect all those things?
Exactly, yeah. Like if it's a high-end fashion brand,
Right.
you might want to create displays that are really sleek and sophisticated,
Yeah.
using luxurious materials and lighting.
Right, I get it.
Yeah, just to really kind of elevate that brand image.
So it's about translating those brand guidelines into a real tangible visual experience.
Exactly, and you want it to resonate with the target customer.
For sure. Okay, this one sounds a little more technical.
Mhm.
Describe a time you had to manage a complex merchandising project
Okay.
involving multiple stakeholders and tight deadlines.
So this is your time to show off your project management skills.
Okay.
So focus on your ability to plan, organize, delegate tasks.
Right.
You could talk about how you use project management tools or methods to keep everything on track,
Okay.
and make sure you're communicating clearly with everyone involved.
And again, I think a real specific example here would be helpful.
Oh, for sure.
So maybe talk about a time you had to coordinate like a major store redesign
Yeah.
or launch a new product line across multiple locations.
Exactly. Highlight any challenges you faced.
Okay.
Like maybe there were some unexpected delays or budget constraints,
Yeah.
and then talk about how you overcame them.
Right. Show that you can handle those tough situations.
And deliver a successful project on time and within budget.
Yes. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one that's all about the numbers.
Mm.
How do you use sales data and analytics to inform your merchandising decisions?
So you're putting on your data analyst hat for this one.
Yes.
It's all about showing that you can use data to make those smart decisions.
Okay.
So mention any specific metrics you track,
Okay.
like sales figures, conversion rates, customer feedback,
Yeah.
and talk about how you analyze those numbers to find trends, opportunities, areas for improvement.
Right. So, for example, if you see that a product's doing amazing in one store,
Yeah.
but not so great in another,
You want to figure out why.
yeah, you got to dig into that data.
Maybe it's the demographics,
Yeah.
or even the competition in that area.
Right. And then based on those insights, you can kind of adjust your strategy.
Okay.
So maybe you relocate the product, you
Mhm.
tweak the pricing,
Yeah.
maybe you even suggest a change to the marketing message.
Exactly. It's all about showing you're using data to get the best results.
Love that. Okay, last question for this section.
Yep.
How would you describe your leadership style,
Okay.
particularly in the context of leading a team of merchandisers?
So this is about those interpersonal skills.
Okay.
And your ability to inspire and motivate others.
Yeah.
So are you a collaborative leader?
Okay.
Someone who values everyone's input?
Yeah.
Or are you more directive, setting clear expectations?
Okay.
Holding your team accountable?
Got it.
Just be authentic, be
No.
honest about your strengths.
Yeah, be yourself.
Yeah, and how you use those to create a positive work environment.
Okay.
You could even share a story about a time when you successfully led a team to achieve a goal.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Maybe you exceeded sales targets or launched a big merchandising campaign,
Yeah.
just to really bring it to life.
Wow. Okay. We have covered so much
Yeah.
We have.
in this section. It's really making me realize it's not just about like the technical stuff.
Yeah.
With merchandising, you got to be a problem solver, data analyst, communicator,
Yeah.
a leader.
I wear a lot of hats.
So many hats. Merchandisers do it all.
They do.
And I just want to remind everyone that RoleCatcher's AI can be so helpful during this whole process.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's going to help you tailor your answers to each job description,
Yeah.
find any skills gaps that you might want to work on,
Yeah.
and even give you feedback so you can walk into that interview feeling super confident.
It's a game changer.
Okay,
Nice.
amazing. Let's take a little break and we'll come back for our final round of questions.
Oh, that was good.
Okay, we are back for our last round of merchandising interview questions. I am ready.
All right, let's do it.
So let's say the interviewer asks you, how would you handle a disagreement with a colleague or a supervisor about a merchandising decision?
It happens, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Everyone's got different opinions.
Absolutely. So this is about showing you can handle conflict, Yeah.
Right, professionally.
Yeah, professional and constructively.
Okay.
So start by emphasizing that you value open communication
Mm,
and you respect everyone's viewpoint.
right, so you're not just trying to shut them down.
Exactly. You want to hear them out.
Yeah, and then you can explain how you'd approach that whole situation.
Right. Like, would you try to see their perspective?
Yeah.
And then present your reasoning calmly
Right.
and maybe suggest a compromise?
Yeah, meet in the middle.
Exactly. You could even mention a specific technique for conflict resolution,
Okay.
like active listening or finding common ground.
Ooh, that's good.
It's really about showing that you're not afraid of that healthy back and forth.
Right.
And you can handle it all professionally.
Yeah, in a diplomatic way.
Exactly. It's not about winning or losing.
Right.
It's about finding what's best for the team.
The best solution for everyone,
Okay,
for the company.
I like that. How do you stay motivated and inspired in a fast-paced retail environment that's constantly changing?
Ooh, I like this one. Yeah. What do you think makes a good answer for this?
So this is where your passion comes in.
Okay.
Like, what really gets you excited about merchandising?
Okay.
Is it the challenge of staying ahead of the trends?
Right.
Is it the creativity, of designing those amazing displays?
Yeah.
Or maybe the satisfaction of seeing your work actually lead to more sales and happy customers?
Yeah, I love that. And I think you could also mention how you seek out inspiration.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe you attend industry events, you read design blogs,
Oh, yeah.
or even just people watch.
Totally.
See how people interact with different products and spaces.
It's about showing that you have that drive and that curiosity.
Yeah, that's going to keep you going,
Exactly, even when things get crazy.
which I imagine they do in retail.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, this question's looking ahead now. What are your long-term career goals in the field of merchandising?
Oh, this is a great one.
Yeah, how would you answer that one?
This is your chance to really show your ambition and your commitment to growing in this field. So talk about specific areas you'd like to, maybe specialize in.
Yeah.
Maybe it's visual merchandising, data analytics,
Right.
even leadership positions.
Yeah, I think it's good to be ambitious here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So maybe you see yourself leading a whole team of merchandisers
Yeah,
or heading up a whole department.
absolutely. Or even launching your own consulting business.
Oh, wow.
It's about showing you're not just looking for a job,
Right.
but a whole career.
We're in it for the long haul.
Exactly.
Okay, last question. This one's a bit more philosophical.
Okay, bring it on.
What do you think is the most important quality for a successful merchandiser to possess?
If I had to choose one, I'd say adaptability.
Adaptability. Okay, why is that so important in this field?
Because retail never stops changing.
That's true.
Trends change, technology changes, customer preferences change.
Right.
A great merchandiser needs to be able to go with the flow,
Yeah.
embrace new ideas.
Be flexible
Yeah, and constantly adjust their approach.
so you don't get stuck in your ways.
Exactly. You got to be open to new things.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we've really covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
And I really appreciate you breaking down all those questions with me.
It's been fun.
It has. And I feel like I'm ready to tackle any interview question now.
And don't forget about RoleCatcher's resources and their AI tools.
Yes.
They can really help you prepare every step of the way.
Yeah, from analyzing those job descriptions to fine-tuning your answers.
Exactly. And practicing your delivery.
And getting that feedback.
They give you that extra confidence.
Okay, amazing. Well, that is a wrap on our deep dive into merchandising interview prep.
It's been a pleasure.
We've covered a lot, and I'm feeling super energized and inspired.
Me too.
I think the big takeaway for me is, with the right preparation,
Yeah.
a little creativity, a whole lot of passion.
You're going to rock that interview.
Absolutely. Best of luck out there, everyone.